Yo, welcome back to the channel. Today with that boy Corn. Look at Corn showing off that movement. I love it, Corn. Let's go on, show me a backward slide cancel. Oh my god, this guy's locked. This guy's locked. I love it. All right, Corn, ready to go, my friend?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Considering you're warming up your movement, let's just start with some gunfights. I'm going to see what we're working with our first session together. I just want to see how good you are in terms of your general movement, your general gun skill. So we're going to have Jackal versus Jackal. The only thing is no equipment. And if I kill you, just please watch the kill cam. It makes it easier to see what's kind of going on in my head as I explain it. And you can also see from my perspective how you look as a player and things you can maybe pick up as well, okay?
Yeah, I just had to reset.
Are they okay? I saw a big explosion. I wasn't looking at my screen for a second. I was like, okay. Ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's go. So we're gonna have some gunfights, and from that we'll make some drills, and overall just see, why we can't get you to a higher rank, because sorry, we're stopping you from getting to a higher rank, not why we can't. Let's go. So right now I'm gonna go through. Okay, so immediately I'm gonna go across. I'm gonna slide down. Okay, it's really good shots from you at the start there, and then a little bit of, like, I would say, like, I made a bad play there. I kind of misjudged that situation. I think you could have won that one, and I just feel like you kind of messed up the mid gunfight there. Remember to watch the kill cam if you don't forget, just because it'll help you out.
Yep.
Let's go back again. So I forgot that I'm on 130 ping. So that's a normal gunfight would take, and I was like, what happened there? So me being on higher ping, I have to play a little bit smarter than I normally would, and make sure I take a few smarter gunfights. Let's go again. So right now I know where you are. I'm gonna go through. Okay, back away. I get you a bit weak, so now I can chow you from a different angle. So I'm one, just see what you do here. Okay, watch the kill cam for me, please. So right there was a perfect example of timing and cameraing, okay? So what we both tried to do there is we tried to camera each other. However, you were a little bit late to yours. So what I did is I let you go through and then I cameraed you, okay? So what we want to try to do is work on that. So let's go through our first concept now of control of the gunfight. I'm not sure how many of my videos you maybe have watched. Is that a concept you're familiar with? Or if I say control of the gunfight, what does that mean to you?
You first shots off, trying to pick your angles, a little bit of distance every now and then.
Okay.
I just watched a recent one where it was not to stay too close to walls, like
perfect, yeah.
Running around the wall.
Yeah. So you were talking about Skyline, I believe, where someone I was working with, they were kind of trying to slide round and they were a bit too close. So the reason I said that is because, like, for example, could you stand here for me?
Yep.
If I was to slide down and I was like holding the wall like this, there's a high chance that I can like mess up my slide or something. Like if I create a bit of space for myself, there's a high, like say you're not in the corner, say you're a little bit to the left. I just have allowed myself a bit of like wiggle room to get that kill basically. So that's when I say that. But yeah, perfect. You've got definitely a good understanding of the concepts. We're going to execute them now. So what I'm going to do is the most important one we're going to go through today is health advantage. I'm going to show you how you can gain the health advantage in every gunfight and how you can then execute. Okay. So we're going to have some gunfights again. And this time I'm going to show you how I'm getting the advantage. And I want you to, like, after the kill cam, tell me maybe something you could have done better or just something about the gunfight that we could have changed. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go again.
So let's start from now. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So right now I know where you are. You're pre-aiming me. So I'm going to go around, find a better angle. I'm going to hold this egg glitch. And right there you are out in the open. Okay. So from that sound, I can tell you maybe surprised I was there. So that tells me, one, that you weren't really looking at your mini map because you probably would have anticipated that. Is that fair? Did you not look at it? We can stop for a second. Were you not looking at your mini map there?
Yeah, I was. I just for some reason I thought you were bottom. I don't really know this map that well.
Okay, that's okay. So, yeah, I definitely agree you probably don't play this map too much, so this isn't the comp rotation. But just generally, if you look at the map and, like, try to have a shape of where it could be. So right now, if you look at the map, I could tell that you are in the middle area just based on my arrow being close to yours. Another thing is if you look at the actual buildings and stuff on the map, just generally, you can kind of get a sense of where people are. So just remember to, like, look at that and kind of how you're centering towards that, okay? The next thing is what you don't want to do is... most of the time when I'm having a gunfight, what it comes down to is cameraing. Trying to not get cameraed is a big part of it. So right there, if you're standing out in the open like this, could you come here? If you're standing here, I'm going to go through another concept, which is the escape route, okay? Right now, if I said to you, if you stand there, right there, for me, perfect. If you had to escape right now, how could you do it? You would have to go right or left, right? And you could probably get out quite quickly. Could you go in the middle of the stairs for me? Where your body was right there. Okay, if I said to you right now you have to escape, what is your quickest route?
Probably to my left.
Show me how you would do it. Okay, that's not bad. But do you think as you're escaping, I can still maybe shoot you once or twice?
Yeah, you could definitely get my toes a few times.
Okay, let's try it. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna slide around the corner, and when you see me, I want you to try and escape. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I've hit you maybe 2, maybe even 3 times there.
Yeah, definitely 3.
Yeah, a 3. Okay, cool. So if you're weak already, if I've hit you once or twice already, and then I do that and I find you there and you're escaping and I hit you again, you're gonna die. So what you need to do is you need to be in positions where you have an escape route that works without you even getting shot, if that makes sense. For example,
Yeah.
if you catch me right here, what is my quickest thing to do to escape your shot?
Honestly, probably just laying down right here.
Exactly. If I go through, I see right there, I go prone. I get there within 1 second, right? You want to have an escape route for your gunfight. So if I know you're there and I'm challenging you and I'm like this, I can do this because I'm going from one spot to another, and in that spot I'm in cover. So you basically want to make sure you're playing around the map and finding cover. So when I went around the corner like this, I had so much more cover than you. Could you go forward a little bit? Because look where your body is. You see how you're like kind of halfway through the stairs? Perfect.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
there, if I shoot you, you can't really run away without dying. However, could you shoot me once? You see I'm out? So I always have a backup plan. So just generally when you're playing for the rest of the day, just generally, you want to have that kind of backup plan and stuff like that, okay? We're going to go through quite a lot today. Because you're in platinum, it's really good because we have a lot to go through. And I feel like, honestly, around the platinum is where you could get the fastest improvements. Around gold and platinum, there's a few things you can add to your game and it will instantly improve your gameplay, okay? So talk to me about aim assist. How do you activate aim assist in game? What is rotational aim assist to your kind of knowledge?
Well, you can't do it by sitting still.
Okay.
You have to have even just the slightest bit of movement to left and right. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Okay, cool. So strafing, right? Strafing is a key thing there. So what else is important about strafing? If I said to you, right, you need to strafe, why, like, what's the advantage of strafing for you? There's 2 main advantages.
It's harder to hit.
Perfect.
It's harder to hit, and
you're harder to hit, and that's perfect, okay? Now, could you get an AR out for me, please? We're going to go back to what we went through. Just wanted to get an AR out for me.
Yep.
Every gunfight you have, especially with an AR... Oh, I didn't even check my class. Oh, okay, we're good. Every gunfight you have in this situation, we're going to work on these 3 elements. 1 is your centering, okay? And then 2 is your recoil control and strafing. They come together. So recoil control and strafing come together. Centering is the first part, okay? So could you stand here for me, please? This is all I want to do. I'm just going to test your snap. Now, I wouldn't normally slide across in this situation because there's a bit of a gap here. But all I want to do just to test your centering and your snap is stand here for me, please. All I want you to do is at the edge of the wall is just slide across. And then as you land, so as you land here, I want you to rip my head off. I'm going to be on a head glitch. I just want to see how you can slide cancel or just long slide and rip my head off whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Okay, that was really, really good centering. That was a very good shot from you. It felt very fast. How did that feel for you to execute?
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
Yeah, that looked good. So that was good. So now we're going to take it another level up, okay? We're going to go on this side here. If you come with me, please. So that was kind of level 1. I didn't know how many times it would take you. So really good stuff. You got that straight away. Come here for me. This time we're going to stand here. And without kind of seeing me, you know I'm on the head glitch. I want you to do the same thing. This time I want you to slide cancel here and rip my head off.
Yep.
Okay, go for it. Okay, so in the game, which you can maybe see in the VOD session, it's so important. Right there, the reason you killed me every time so quickly is because you knew where I was. So imagine there was no radar. What I want you to start doing is just anticipating where people could be. So for example, right now, if I was in a fight with you and there was no radar, and I knew that you were roughly around there, I wouldn't just slide out in the open because there's so many places for you to be. Could you just stand up for a second, please? On the head glitch? You could stand on the head glitch, just like sound like that. What I would do is this. I would go around and say, right, he could be somewhere. I'm going to go around. I'm going to slide like this. I'm going to slide. I'm pre-aim the head glitch. And then I make you weak. So you can go around pre-aiming head glitches, anticipating where people could be based on the mini-map, based on the hard point and stuff like that. So anticipation and pre-aiming head glitches is a big part of the game as an AR, okay? Would you say that you normally pre-aim head glitches, or is that something you don't really think about?
Yeah, I do that quite often, like the main ones.
Yeah, the main one. Okay, cool. So let's have some gunfights with an AR then. So I feel like you know what you're doing. So what's the big thing kind of keeping you in plat, would you say, for yourself?
I'd say honestly, probably rotation spawns. Mechanics wise, I feel like I'm just not winning enough gunfights. I might be taking stupid gunfights.
Okay. Because like just from like off the break, off the cuff, I feel like you kind of know what you're doing in terms of like basic stuff. So you kind of like some things I expect the platinum to maybe not struggle with or not really sure. You feel like you know what you're doing with that. So we can kind of up the level now. We can go to like the mechanics and see why you're losing the gunfights then. So let's go into like AR to AR again, and let's just have some gunfights, okay?
Yeah.
Same thing. Watch the kill cam. We'll go through. So you know the concepts. Let's see if you can apply them. Let's go. So right now I get you weak. Again, I was pre-mid Heglish. I get you quite weak. I'm gonna back away. Let's see what you do here. I'm gonna be a really good spot. Okay. So right there was a perfect example of just being a little bit too slow. Just a little bit too slow. In that situation, you got to an area. You let me get there first, and then you let me rip your head off there. So again, we've got to be a bit quicker there and use our cover a bit more. Right there, what was your escape plan? If you come back towards me, what was your escape plan here? There wasn't really one. You kind of could go back, but again, you're finding yourself in spots where once I shoot you, you're basically dead. You need to find yourself in better spots there. What I want to do is let's end it and let's go to a map you're a bit more familiar with, maybe like a Skyline, because I've got a few good drills you could do on there, and I think you'll be a bit more comfortable because you played that map, okay? So we'll put it on 20 minutes, we'll do it on Skyline. Okay, now we're back on Skyline. We're back on home territory. You've played this map, you're comfortable with it. This is going to be our first drill. Could you stand here for me? This is one of my favorite drills because it's such a common thing in game, and I think it's good to learn from. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 5 gunfights each, starting from back here. So I'm right here, just so you know. I'm going to be coming around this corner, trying to kill you. The only thing you need to do is get the kill. I'm going to push you. As if you're holding P3, I'm going to push you. So you have the hard point, okay? So the first thing we're going to talk about is, in this situation, you have all the leverage because you have control of the hill. So if I'm standing here waiting for you too long, I'm losing time. So I do need to make a decision to be quick, where you have the hill. So if I shoot you like that, could you go crouch for me? You still have the hill. As long as you're alive, you still have the hill. So I know I have to close the gap. So the point is just finding the balance between overcommitting, putting pressure and stuff like that. Now, if you could shoot me twice for a second, shoot me twice, please. And I back away. No, that's okay. That's fine. No problem. You've bought so much time for yourself that it's literally perfect. I back it away. I'm taking long. So the player being aggressive, it has to be quick. The way I could do this is by cameraing you and then ripping your head off. So I'm going to make sure my centering's on you, camera you, rip your head off. What you need to do is 1, apply pressure to me by shooting me, and 2, if you feel like I'm making you weak, you need to go different angle, crouch, make sure you don't die here, because if you die, you open up the hill. Ready to have a fight?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You have the big advantage on your position. Let's see how you play. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, you were really good up to that point. You did really good patience, really good everything. Everything was really good. You got me weak, great stuff. And then right there, kind of just lack of concentration, okay? You have the head glitch. You just got to like make sure you're locked in there. You know where I'm going. You got the minimap. When you see me, rip my head off. But you got a little bit impatient there. You let me, I waited for about 5-6 seconds and then I just went around the corner and killed you. You need to be more ready for the gunfight and a harder target to kill. What do you think about that gunfight?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
like, I can't believe I got that.
Yeah, but do you see how quick I killed you because you weren't looking? Yeah. It's a lack of concentration. Boom. So I'm just trying to find the opening. I showed up, find the opening. See you weren't looking. I take your head off. Okay. You can push up this time if you feel like if you feel like I'm 1 shot behind here. You can push me and get the kill if you want. Okay.
Okay.
Let's try that again.
Yep.
So I made you quite weak. I'm weak as well. I'm going to back away, go through a different angle. Now you're 1 shot. I'm going to slide across. Okay. Again, right there, I think you can win that, bro. A bit more pressure on me, you can win that. Let's go through this angle thing next time. Because right there, I had to reload. I got a pistol out. I think you could definitely win that one. Are you looking at these like, I should be able to win these?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm like, I feel like I'm definitely hitting my shots. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. So, because I'm on 130 ping, for me, I have to take a gunfight, which is a bit more favorable, right? So when you're making it weak, I'm playing my life. One thing I want you to do is be a bit better with your health advantage. And it's something we'll go through in a second. Whenever you have a health advantage, I want you to kind of actually be a bit more like aggressive with that gunfight. If you feel like I'm weak, like don't be afraid to slide and camera me and like be annoying here. Let's go through that, actually. That's a drill I think we can work on. Can we get a sub up?
Yep.
if we get a sub out, a jackal. This is something that it seems very simple, this next drill, and it kind of is, but I want to see how long it takes you to execute it and how aggressive you can be. So you can stand here, please. So this starting spot right here, this is your starting spot, okay? All I want you to do is this. I want you to shoot me 2 times, so just like 1, 2, and then as soon as your second shot hits me, I'm going to go into cover. Once I'm in cover, you have to try and kill me. Now, there's not a lot of gap between us. So the logic is, the thought process is, in my head, you want a gunfight. Once I'm weak, you want a gunfight. Why do you want a gunfight in my head? Like, why do I think you should want a gunfight? If that makes sense.
I should want a gunfight?
Yeah. So right now, shoot me twice for a second. Let's just go through the thought process. Shoot me twice for a second. Cool. Right now, I'm hiding. I'm hiding because I don't want a gunfight. I don't really want to have a gunfight with you because I'm weak. So if we have a 50-50, I'm probably going to lose because you only have to hit me twice. But you actually want a gunfight because... you know, I'm so weak, so you want to take care of me while I'm weak. So in these scenarios, you should go through and actually have a fight, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. So I'm trying to hide from you, and you're trying to create a gunfight. That's the key thing, all right, bro? Now, why do you think it's important for you to be fast there? Why can't you take your time? You're going to win the gunfight anyways, right? So why can't you take your time? Why do I need you to be fast in these situations?
Because of the health advantage.
Perfect. So one is because of health advantage. Most things have 2 or 3 reasons. So one is because of health advantage. And 2, imagine we're playing in a 4v4, right? And I'm weak and I play prone. You could stay there and wait for me. Let's say it takes 10 seconds and then you kill me. What's happening during those 10 seconds is your teammates are fighting as well. So now your teammates are maybe losing their fights or whatever, and you're taking so long to kill me when you could have killed me in 2 seconds. So it's basically just irrelevant. Like, you could have killed me so long ago and helped your team. So speed is very important, all right, bro? Let's see how aggressive you can get, how fast you can be, and how far you can kill me. Now, how many seconds do you think it should take you to kill me in this situation?
I'd say 1.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Try shoot me twice and then go for it. Okay. Was that 1 second?
No, that was definitely like 2 or 3 or 4.
That was, I'm gonna say 5, 6. If I'm on it, I think that was quite. I think maybe more. That was a while. Yeah. Okay. Now the skill gap is this. Let's say that was 6 seconds, right? Maybe let's say 5. Let's say 5.
Yeah.
To go, let's switch for a second. Can you stand here for me? Ready? We're gonna try the same thing. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Ooh.
That was maybe 2, right? So in that situation, the skill gap is finding the timing between the 2 and reducing it. You still got the kill on me. You got the kill. But the longer that kill takes, the more time I have for my teammate to help me, you see? So the skill gap isn't in just the kill, it's the timing of the kill. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try again. This time I'm actually going to try and kill you myself. So what you need to do as well is make sure I don't fully regen and have a 50-50 with you. You got to make sure it's like, okay, I need to keep that health advantage. So let's go again whenever you're ready, bro.
Yeah.
Good. Much better there in terms of, you know, you wrapped round, kind of baited me in. It was good. It was better there, okay? I like that you baited me in, you wrapped round, and there was good stuff. Let's try it one more time. Do you still think you can maybe reduce the timing a little bit?
Yeah, I definitely feel like I should be killing you a lot faster there.
Let's go for it again. Okay, that's the efficiency we need to go through. So right there, what we just saw was a floor. So when I say a floor of a player in a ceiling, what I'm referring to is a iridescent player, or let's say a pro right there, or a top player, right? They kill me in maybe 1.5 seconds, where the floor is right there. It takes 5 seconds and I kill you. You see, that one gunfight has so many variables. So what we're trying to do is improve our floor. Right there, I don't think I should ever be able to kill you because I'm so weak. You have such, you know, such an advantage. I shouldn't be able to kill you right there. So we need to make sure we get rid of those flaws in your gameplay. Once we get rid of those flaws, like those low points of your gameplay, you're then going to be a better player automatically. Okay, because I think you're a good player, but there's a few small mistakes you have in your game that we need to get rid of.
Right.
Let's go again. Try one more time, and then we move on to a different one. Okay, even there, great play from me. I messed up a little bit, but again, timing-wise, it took a little bit too long there, okay?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
It's definitely taken way too long.
Yeah, that's okay though. Let's move on to some other stuff now.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to try that again? Any questions on that, or is that okay?
No, it's fine. Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
definitely understand it.
Perfect. Could you start with this head glitch for me, please? So now what we're going to go through is just about how to kind of win gunfights you probably shouldn't. Now, with radar on, it actually favors the person on the head glitch a lot more, because my whole thing here is trying to camera you by using the element of surprise. With radar on, I really can't do that, because if I'm shouldering this, you know I'm coming through here. So it's actually harder. Yep. So this gunfight, this drill is going to be even harder for me to perform because of the radar. So let's see if I can do it and if you can kill me. So what we're going to do is same thing. We'll have a fight, and I'm going to show you how I can use controlling the gunfight, what we went through earlier, in these scenarios, okay? Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. So right now, my first thing I'm trying to do is get the health advantage. I'm like, okay, on my shoulder. I expect you to know I'm on the left. And then I'm going to slide to the right to quickly get the health. Okay, right there, good shots from you. So this is what I'm saying. This is a very difficult gunfight. You're on the head glitch, you read the mini-map, you read that well, and you did your job well. Same thing, I'm going to push you as soon as I spawn up to try and kill me, okay?
Yep.
So right now, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to go through, see if I can try something different here. So now you're quite weak. Okay, watch the kill cam right there. So in that situation, again, I switched up the angle slightly. I got you quite weak. That allowed me to get through. But the second gunfight, you didn't even hit me. So what we need to do is we need to work on that consistency. That first gunfight, you made it mixy. Second gunfight, you didn't even hit me. So what went wrong on the second gunfight there? When I slid around the corner, what went wrong for you there?
I kind of got stuck on this chair. I think I was a little too close to this heady right here.
Okay, so, okay, fair enough. So yeah, one thing I would say as well is about angles and creating more angles. Could you stand on the right here for me?
Yeah.
Just stand there. Don't shoot me, but just stand there, right? If I wanted to right now, I could do this. Okay, and I could shoot you from here. So the general thing is, when you're in a situation like this, why do you think it's better for you to go more left?
Because you can't see me this. Well, it pulls your body out further.
Exactly.
I can see more of your body.
I have to overextend more the more out you go. So if you're standing on the right, I get an easy shot, I can shoulder you. If you're standing on the left, I have to fully peek out. Okay? What I want to do is find ways to camera you. So right there, I felt like you were weak. I felt like I went through, got some shots off. You won't shoot me back, so I carried on the gunfight. But all I'm going to do is shoot you, back away, and just try to find the edge there. Think about that gunfight. How did it start? I was actually standing here. But I made you so weak that I was able to push through and re-change the angle. So that's really important, okay? Making sure you're controlling the gunfight and re-changing the angle, right? Let's go again. This time I'm standing here. Let's try and fight. When you're ready, let's go. Okay, so right now I'm gonna go through. I made you weak. So now I'm gonna push through because you're weak.
Oh, I jumped out too far.
Jumping out too far was one of the issues. The other issue was that first shot. You can't let me get that first shot because I'm going to close the distance. Okay? Once that first shot goes through, I have leverage over you because I made you weak. So just generally right now, if I said to you on this head glitch, okay, let me reframe this. Why would I go into cover here? Could you stand, let's say you're standing right here for me. Let's say you're having a gunfight with me, right? Why would I go into cover? I have such a good head glitch. What would make me go into cover here?
If I got you weak.
Perfect. So the only reason for someone to go into cover is if you make them weak. Now, right now, if I said to you, if you stand here for me, you have to push me by sliding into me. You have to get into this base and kill me. Can you do that normally? Do you think that's like a realistic way of winning the gunfight?
Definitely not.
Let's give it a go and let's see why not. When you're ready, you just have to full send it. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Try it. Okay. That was really good shots there, you see? But in that situation, that's what I mean by float. That was insane shots from you. You hit insane headshots. I don't know if you pinged me or what, but you fried me. Really good stuff there, okay? Now, I give you credit you, great shots there, okay? I didn't expect you to hit those headshots. In terms of consistency, just like you mentioned, you're probably not going to win that most of the time, but you did, so fair play. Now, what we can't do is rely on that, okay? So really good stuff there. I want to give you credit. It was fantastic shots, okay? But generally, if I said you have to push in, how do you do that? What you want to do, if you stand at the head glitch for me, please, is you want to split the gunfight up. So what you did there, you maybe win that 1 out of 10. Again, really good stuff when it works out, but when it doesn't work out, it's not worth it. What I would recommend is like, right, how do I get the first shot? So you want to go around, find that shot. Once he's then weak, he's probably going to go into cover. Then you push him because he's then in cover, right? And if that player then wants a gunfight, let's say I shoot you and you want a gunfight, and as I push you, because you're weak, the gunfight still going to favor me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So it's just about controlling the gunfight. That's the biggest thing that you need to work on, about repositioning effectively, controlling the gunfight, stuff like that. I think you're really good when you know where I am. Your shot's actually pretty good. But when we have open drills, I think that's where I think you need the most help in terms of like the freedom. Let's try again. Let's just have some normal gunfights now like we did on Babylon. Normal gunfights with a Jackal and see how you can get the victory, okay?
Yep.
All right, let's go. So right now I'm up top. I know where you are. I'm going to go through. I'm going to push you. Okay, cool. I'm going to try to push you. I see you running away.
Oh, I got stuck on a ledge. That was good.
Perfect example though, right? You see you didn't camera, like you didn't do anything fancy. You kind of stood there. You have it in your locker, but you're not applying it in those situations. When there's like a lot of pressure, a lot of fast movement against you, you're not cameraing me. You're not able to camera. And that's what we need to work on. Let's go again. Let's run it back. So right now I go through. I know where you're standing. Okay, so I'm gonna go through. I know exactly where you are. You're just underneath. Going towards middle. I'm like, you know what? Let me go around here. You're weak. Okay.
Oh.
Same situation. As soon as you spawn up, we'll go again. Again, it's all about the pressure. Right now, you're not creating enough distance. Sorry, come here for 1 second, please.
Yeah.
Even in this situation here, right? You have, like, show me what you did. Show me what you did. So I was hiding kind of in the gym area, right? I was about, like, here. Okay, so show me what you did from that corner. How did you play that?
I kind of, like, slid out, tried to get a few shots.
You just don't
Like,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of slid out, tried to get a few shots, slid out again, and then he got me weak, and I tried to lay down behind cover, but
okay. When I got you weak, where were you? When I got you weak, you were here, and you went across, right? Could you stand here with me?
Yeah.
This is what I mean by creating distance. Once you're weak and you're standing here, right? Could you stand here for me? Yep. This is what you got to think about. Okay, Arv is gonna. If I run past like this, Arv has an easy shot against me. Like he can see me, bro. He can see me. So right now you gotta think, right, I'm weak, I'm gonna back away, go round. Like create distance for yourself to heal up. Make it harder for me to shoot you. Find the gap, make it a harder gap for me. A lot of the times when I make you weak, I am going to put pressure on you because I want that kill while you're weak. I have confidence that once you're weak, I'm gonna go for that kill and win that gunfight. So you need to keep the pressure from me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The way I want you to think of it is like, how do we think of it? It's like, yeah, just kind of like a dog on a leash in terms of like, you want to make sure, like, you know when you have a dog and you're walking a dog, right? You've got like a leash that changes its distance, right? So imagine you're crossing the road and you want the dog tight to you so you don't, obviously it doesn't run away. You're going to be tighter to the dog, you'll be closer, right? The way I'm looking at it is like, if you're in the park, you give the dog like space to run around. You're going to let them off the leash. When I get you weak, I go off the leash. When I feel like I'm weak, I create distance. I create a leash and create distance so that you can't get away from me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I kind of make sure that I have you on a leash so I know how much distance we have. Now, if you want to get control of the gunfight, that's how you do it. You control the space between us. If you feel like I'm pushing you, what do? And you're weak, you create more distance. You back away. You extend the leash out. If I want to get closer to you and you're getting closer to me, whoever has the health is going to win the gunfight. Same thing here. When we were doing this drill here, what was I doing to you constantly? I was creating space. I was keeping you on a leash. As soon as I got my health back, I went for the gunfight. All right, bro?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, let's run it back. Let's go from wherever you are. Let's start. So I'm going to back away, reposition, see how I can play this one, go through. Okay, see right there? Good shots from you, great shots. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep you on a leash. Keep you on a leash. My health's back, my health's back, my health's back. Easy, right there. I'm weak again. Good play from you, good play from me. I'm going to go through. I'm going to camera you. So right there, you got me weak, but it was okay. I kept my distance. You need to be in control of the gunfight. Right now, I'm in control of the gunfight, even when you have the health advantage, okay, bro? But you did a really good job of pushing me, cutting the lane. I just did a good job of keeping you trapped. Let's try it again. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now you're weak. Let's see what I do.
Oh, I didn't realize I could float.
Let's say you were in the swimming pool. Where was your safe zones there? Remember we went through. Remember the first we went through in Babylon. You want to have safe areas where you can disengage from the gunfight. Once you're in a swimming pool, you ain't going nowhere, bro. You're trapped. Right now, you ain't going anywhere. But what I was doing, remember the gunfight earlier? What was I doing? I was going right. You were pushing me. I was going left. I was creating space, areas I could finesse. I never backed myself in a corner. But what you did is you got weak. Instead of playing like this, and finessing, you went here, and I knew I could chow you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let's go again, bro. Let's go again for it. Let's run for it. Okay, right now I'm going to go through. I make you weak. Good shots from you. We're both weak. Okay, I'm going to hold my angle. Okay, so I see you're back there. So I'm like, let me get into cover. Let me slide across. Now you're weak again. I'm going to push you. You're weak again. I'm going to push you. Okay, right there. Same thing, bro. Same thing. I made you weak. You went for the gunfight. Now, even though you shot me, I won the gunfight. Why did I win the gunfight? Because you were already weak. So even though you shot me in that situation, I was already weak. If I had full health and you did that, you win the gunfight. But because you're already weak, I was able to win the gunfight. And that's the difference right there. Just making sure you are in control. Right there, even though you were pre-aiming me ready for me, I was still in control. Because I knew you were there and you were weak. That was a fancy best play from you, little dolphin out around the corner. Okay. And yeah, we'll end that one on that. YouTube, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Again, cool, definitely a good player in terms of like for a platinum. I definitely want to see what's stopping you from getting to diamond, because I feel like mechanics wise you're kind of close to the diamond level. I think it might just be game awareness, like rotation stuff, kind of things that you mentioned. So yeah, we'll check that out now. YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.